Hi everyone, it's Susie McCrae from Amherst, Massachusetts, and I'll be your host tonight for this Plexus Power Hour. We're going to jam-pack tonight with fun facts about Plexus, about our compensation plan, and you're also going to see some of our products and hear some powerful testimonies from people on our team. When you walk away from your computer tonight, you're going to be well informed and be ready to make the next step with Plexus. But before we get started, I need to read our disclaimer. The opportunity of a lifetime is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors, and it is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. At Plexus Worldwide, we want you to know that the results you're about to hear may vary from person to person, and we do not claim to cure, treat, or prevent any disease. So I'm going to give you a brief testimony. I started Plexus about a year ago in May. My sponsor, Lori Dragon, was kind enough to see that I was suffering with lack of sleep and not really feeling that great. And she introduced me to Plexus, and I have to tell you, I feel like $1 million. I'm 55 years old, and I feel the best I have ever felt. What has changed? My intestinal health is excellent. My immune system is excellent. I am getting much better sleep at night, and also my nervousness has been reduced tremendously. But one of the best things that has happened to me with Plexus is the community of people that I have met and bonded with, and you're going to hear from some of them this evening. We do wonderful things together as a team. We grow, we do personal growth, and I just love being part of this team that is so supportive, and our ambassadors will help you once you make the decision to jump on board with Plexus. So going forward, I'd like to introduce our guest tonight who's speaking, Suzanne Shirley. She lives in Oklahoma, which is kind of neat. I'm out here in Amherst. She's out in Oklahoma. We have some other people out in the West Coast you're going to hear from tonight. That's the great part about Plexus. Suzanne is one of our leaders. She is a senior Ruby, soon to be Emerald, which you'll hear all about what that means. And it's with great pleasure that I introduce her. She does a great presentation, and listen carefully to her because she does a wonderful presentation. Okay, Suzanne, you're on.
Well, welcome everyone, and good evening. I'm Suzanne Shirley, and it is a pleasure to be with you guys tonight. I am in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My sidekick, Susie McCrae, is in Amherst, Massachusetts. We have some people on tonight in North Carolina. We're going to have some people on from Portland, Oregon, and another from Houston, Texas. Our team is all across the country, and it is an incredible, amazing thing that happens when people join you in this incredible opportunity. So our goal tonight is to build your belief in our life-changing products and our incredible business opportunity. Tonight we will jam-pack this power hour with information that will inform you about our products, and you will also hear some amazing testimonies. This way, when you step away from your computer tonight, you will be ready and informed your next step with Plexus. So you know what? I just told you a whole bunch of stuff that Susie just told you. You know what? It's a family show. We are just going to make mistakes, you know. Okay, so here's the deal. You already heard all that. Here's the stuff you haven't heard. You ready? Here we go. Okay, so we're going to start our event with the business opportunity. And the reason why is because I know that although we are a very sick culture here in America and that people are struggling with their weight loss and feeling well, whether they're feeling well or not, there are also many of you out there who are putting your heads on your pillows at night and you're worrying about how you're going to make ends meet each month, or worrying about how you're going to pay for your children's college, or how you're going to save for retirement, or even if you can retire. And these are so many of the things that people are losing sleep over. These are the things that are causing conflicts in our homes and our marriages, and so much more than that extra 20 pounds that people are carrying around on their hips. So I am just as passionate about sharing with you our business opportunity as I am as passionate about sharing our products, because I have seen firsthand how both are changing lives. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you right now about my personal testimony. And before I get started with that, I am a school teacher by vocation. I taught Spanish to high school students for 23 years, and I'm 45 right now. And when I heard about Plexus, I had lost a ton of weight about a decade ago. And I was trying to keep it off. He had a huge event that sent me to the hospital with my heart. And I was in and out of doctor's offices constantly. And this is after I lost this massive amount of weight. My medicine cabinet was full. I had sinus issues away that would come back, go away, come back. Lots of going to the pharmacy, paying lots of money there. Never ending problems with that, wondering how in the world is that going to ever go away. And so when I was learning about Plexus, I had a really amazing friend of mine who was my high school best friend and my college roommate that we had kind of grown apart a little bit. And we were really good friends on Facebook, but we just didn't hang out together much anymore at that time. I was in grad school wanting to move out of public education, trying to move into the university level to be a professor, because I was just burning my candle at both ends. Being a teacher, working 50 and 60 hours a week, and just being so passionate, it was starting, the stress was killing me. It was not the kids necessarily. It was all the things on top of all the responsibilities that teachers have to do, and the never-ending piles of work that I would drag home on the weekends and the evenings. And the summer became like a recovery from what I was doing at school, and the weekends were somewhat of a recovery, even if I could recover from what I was doing in the week. So when I was in grad school, that was plan A, to get out of teaching, until I saw my friend Christine paying lots and lots of bills with this new Plexus thing that she was doing. And her health testimony was incredible, but the health testimony did not even attract me. What attracted me was the fact that she was paying lots of bills, and eventually she had more than doubled her teaching salary in about 8 months. And that's when I just decided I've got to listen to what she was doing and stop making fun of her. I even made fun of her behind her back and went and took my phone to my husband and said, look at the kind of stuff she's posting on Facebook. I mean, I couldn't ever do that. Well, you're looking at a woman who does that now. I post my life, my vulnerable testimony, my story, my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions about what this company has done to change my life, and just about every other passionate thing I believe in. I post it all over Facebook now. My life is like an open book. And in 17 months, I more than doubled my teaching salary. I've nearly tripled it at this point. I walked away from my teaching profession this last May of 2016. I now can do Plexus when and wherever I want. If I want, I can take days off when I want. I can wear my own dress code. And by the way, all of those health issues that I just told you about, I don't struggle with any of that anymore. The last time I went to the doctor's office for being actually sick was in February of 2015. All that sinus stuff is no longer an issue. I'm not spending money at the pharmacy anymore. My medicine cabinet is virtually, and I'm going to say virtually because it's nearly empty. It really is. And I was spending so much money at the pharmacy before, but that is all over. And let me tell you one other thing that I used to struggle with that I no longer struggle with anymore. That 10 years after I had lost all this weight, and I would constantly try to work off the calories that I would eat during the week, thinking that I was going to gain this weight back. And I always fluctuated about 15 to 20 pounds every year. I'd have to go back on that diet to take it off. Well, I am no longer playing that game anymore. The food battle is over. The struggle that I used to have with my addiction to carbohydrates and sugar is literally non-existent. And that is a struggle that I struggled with for decades, guys. So, I mean, I am literally walking like a walking testimony. My life is completely changed. My goal is to be Emerald by the end of this year, and hopefully sooner than that. And another goal that I have is to actually retire my husband from his job so that we can do what we need to do in our lives for our families, to pursue the dreams that we stopped dreaming about, and to help my team of people all over the country, 3 of them you're going to see tonight, to achieve their dreams as well. So let me get into what is this opportunity of a lifetime. Tonight I'm going to share with you how we're paid 4 different ways in Plexus. We're actually paid in about 11 different ways. But our compensation plan is so extremely generous that we are, I'm just going to break it down into the 4 basic categories that we're paid in. We are unlike any other company out there. And for the sake of time, I'm just going to share these few ways, okay, with you that we're paid in Plexus. If you want to hear the entire nitty gritty, what you need to do is get with the person that invited you to this call, and they can walk you through all the details of our compensation plan. The first thing you need to know is that when you sign up as an ambassador, that means you're going to pay only $34.95. That's right, $34.95. And this pays for so many things that when you get your business started. This is one time per year you pay that, once a year. It pays for the scientists and the product developers that are designed to bring to you, to our company, cutting edge and quality products that are literally changing people's lives. And it also brings you a customer service team that's there for you 6 days a week. Also a shipping department that literally ships not only your products to your front door, but the products to the front doors of all your customers and all the ambassadors that are on your team. You never have to take anyone's money. You never have to store retail inventory in your home, and that keeps you from having to deliver the inventory, and it also keeps you from having to show it in the form of parties and get-togethers in people's homes or live events. And as an ambassador, you will have your own Plexus replicated website, which you will use to purchase your products at a deep wholesale discount. And I'm here to tell you guys, I'm serious. I'm so glad I get to buy my products at wholesale. But because of my life transformation, if I had to keep what's going on with me right now, I would pay 4 times what I'm paying right now for the life that I have in place of the life that I had before. And it's hands down off the hook. I'm not kidding you. So what's another way one of the ways that we get paid? Potential customers will be able to actually go to your website and purchase online. And all the product purchases that are made online create something that we call personal volume. And as your monthly personal volume builds, so do the percentages of your sales commission. So your products and your customers' products build your personal volume. That's amazing, right? Okay, I always encourage my new ambassadors to earn at least 500 in that PV, or what we call personal volume, as a short-term goal in their first month. And it's so easy to achieve this goal in your first month. Let's look at the upper left corner of the stair-step graphic. Susie, if you could put that up. This is the stair-step graphic, and it's going to be up here in a second. Okay, the stair-step graphic. Well, number one, we're paid in commissions. If you'll look in the upper left-hand corner, when you get your first 100 that goes through your website, and that's your purchase at wholesale or a customer's or both, then you're qualified to receive a paycheck, basically commission, that's deposited directly into your checking account. Isn't that amazing? So for the first from 100 to 499, you're paid 15% in retail commission. And once you hit 500 in personal volume, you receive 25% in retail commission. That is so amazing. In addition, whenever you sponsor an ambassador underneath you at wholesale, just like myself, then you will receive 5% of their retail commission once they hit their 100 that goes through their website. Also, we have one-time rank achievement bonuses for each rank achieved. If you'll look at the different stairs, you can see that for a silver ambassador, you get a $100 rank achievement bonus. For a gold, it's $250. For senior gold, $350. For a ruby, $500. For senior ruby, $750. And these are one-time rank achievement bonuses. What could you do with a good $250 as a gold ambassador? I can't tell you how many gold ambassadors I've got on my team. I have so many. And the final way that we're paid is with Plexus Pay Points. And that's where you actually get to take part in our profit sharing. As a brand new ambassador, with just one ambassador underneath you, you get to be paid in our profit sharing in our company, which is literally amazing. So Plexus gives us pay points for every qualified ambassador within our organization. And what that means is that we sponsor new ambassadors and we help them to sponsor new ambassadors. And as you do that, you will increase the number of pay points that you're qualified to earn. So let's look back at the stair-step graphic. You can see that as a gold ambassador, you have 100 pay points in your organization. Your pay points average at about $3 a point per month. So if you have 100 points in your whole organization, as you can see that you have an added $300 to your monthly paycheck just for being a gold ambassador. How cool is that, right? And as you work your way up the stair-step graphic, you can see that the amount that you're paid each month increases as the number of pay points in your organization increases. So let's take a look. If the pay point is $3 a point, then a Ruby ambassador at 500 pay points gets $1,500 added to their check just for being a Ruby. An Emerald ambassador gets 1,500 pay points, which is an extra $4,500 added to their paycheck every month just for being an Emerald. Let's take a look at Sapphire. 3,000 points is an $9,000 added to their paycheck for being a Sapphire every month. And just for being a Diamond, you get $13,500 per month just for being a Diamond at 4,500 pay points. That is pretty life-shattering. And guess what? My sponsor that I told you about, my high school best friend and college roommate, she's a Diamond ambassador. She did it in just 24 months. Can you believe that? That is truly amazing. And we have over 100 diamonds in our company right now. It is amazing that people can literally live the lives of their dreams. Okay, so let's talk about as a silver. What can you look at as a silver? If you go back down to the chart and look at the silver, I want you to know that I have literally 75 silver ambassadors on my team. Think about what you could actually earn as a silver ambassador. That's about $5,000 per year with Plexus. And remember, silver is just 3 people directly sponsored to you. So it's like bringing 3 people into this business who are taking the products at a discount or who want to share it with others. That $5,000 per year with Plexus equals out to about $420 per month. So let me ask you something right now. Would an extra $420 be an added blessing to your family this month? I know it was when I went silver, and I did it in 3 weeks. My first check was exactly around that month. That paid for my welcome pack, which are my own products that I took myself, and it paid a car payment. What a blessing that is for so many people. And guess what? So many people can achieve this rank in just the first 30 days. So let me ask you this. Who do you know who would be blessed by an extra $300 to $400 per month? So I'm here to tell you we have an incredible team who can power partner with you to help you share these products with the people that you know and love. So many are desperate for the products that we have to offer. And I have never in my life felt that I have ever had to sell Plexus to anyone. Seriously, because we are truly sharing something that people need and we are helping others. So many people come to me specifically because they know that Plexus has a product that can help them. And I literally believe in my heart that we have hope and freedom in the palm of our hands. And we offer that as an opportunity to every person on a daily basis when we talk to them about Plexus. So in this particular moment, I want to introduce, we need to talk about the Plexus perks as an Emerald. Let's go real quick to the Emerald Plexus perks. Let's put that up on the screen. Okay, so if you're looking at the Emerald screen here, you should be looking at the graphic. You can see that as an Emerald, it's very important. This is the rank that I'm literally on the cusp of, getting ready to be an Emerald ambassador very soon in the next month, maybe this month, next month, but definitely by December 31st. That is my goal. And when you reach Emerald, you no longer get that one-time bonus, but you get a monthly bonus that's literally 3% of the entire profit sharing of the company divided amongst the Emeralds. And guys, this is a 6-figure annual income. you are earning a six-figure income as an Emerald. And take a look at what else. An annual trip to Hawaii, 7 days long with a 5-star resort. You get beautiful gifts given to you by our corporation every night. You get to take tours of the island. You get to go scuba diving and snorkeling. You get to go wherever you want. Everything is literally paid for. If you want to rent a vehicle on the island, they pay for that too. It's amazing how we are treated like royalty with our company. And the next thing you get as an Emerald is that you get a free Lexus paid for by our company, and you get to choose the model that you would like. Isn't that the most amazing thing? Do you know we have over 200 Emeralds in our company right now? That is the coolest thing ever. So with that, I want to share that we have a brand new person that's going to come on tonight and share her testimony. Her name is Frankie Wise, and Frankie is a gold ambassador on my team. She lives in Sanford, North Carolina, and she is one of the most positive people that I know. I absolutely love and adore her and admire her. So Frankie, take it away. Share your story with us.
Thanks, Suzanne. Well, like she said, I'm Frankie. I've been with Plexus about a year now, and my best friend introduced it to me probably, I would say, last August or so. And she had seen a lot of results with losing weight. That really wasn't what I was interested in. I need to lose weight, but, you know, for me, it was, I have a skin condition that I've had for about 20 years almost now. And she had seen a lot of people that had relief with similar issues. She had shown me pictures of them, you know, how they looked. And I was like, it's absolutely worth it, a shot, you know, to give it a try to see if it'll help. So, yeah, talked to my husband about it. And I went ahead and signed up because, you know, I was going to try to get my products for cheaper, obviously. And so that's the route we went. It has really, really helped my skin condition a lot. It's not completely gone, but like I said, it's been here about 20 years, so I don't expect it to go away overnight. But it's much, much improved now. So that's a really good thing. A little bit about me, though. I am 40 years old. I've been a dental assistant for 16 years now. And this past August, I decided to leave that career. I've been going to college for dental hygiene, and I just started that program. But I was going to have to work while I was in school. Pre-Plexus, but Plexus has allowed me to be able to not have to work, and so that's a major, major blessing. So I can fit Plexus into the nooks and crannies and get that done, and also go to school and be able to concentrate on that, because it's very, very hard, the classes I'm in. So that has been an absolute blessing. So with Plexus and my husband that works very, very hard, I've been able to stay home instead of working during that time. I have 4 kids, and they range in age from 21 almost to 13. So they're pretty cool kids, pretty decent kids. Can't complain. And they all look very thrilled in their pictures. So I still read off of their Facebook.
Average teenagers.
Yeah, they look so happy. But yeah, I've been married. My husband and I've been together for about 8 years now, and he, like I said, he works really, really hard, and that's part of my why with Plexus. I really want to retire him and have him be able to do something he likes to do. He likes guitars, and I think there he is. I think he wants to do something with guitars, you know, repair guitars or do something like that. So hopefully, you know, in the near future, we'll be able to have him do that instead of him working. He's literally at work now. He works from like about 12 hours a day. It's ridiculous, but poor thing. He works a lot. So that's my big why, is I want him to be able to do things he likes. As far as health with Plexus, like I said, my skin condition is a lot better. That's really the only reason I signed up for, was for that. But so many other things have happened to help my health since I started Plexus that I was not expecting. I have had headaches and stuff for a long time, really bad discomfort in my head for a very long time. And I even had a CT scan done to see if anything was wrong. They couldn't find anything. And literally day one, I've had zero discomfort in my head since then. Aside from, I think I've had one sinus infection since all of this, taking the Plexus. And then, but besides that, I haven't had any discomfort in my head since then. Let's see, what else?
I can tell you, you've lost a lot of inches, right?
Yeah, I've down a couple of pant sizes, lost a good amount of weight, which is actually a bonus. That's the bonus, to Plexus. I have had no more burning in my chest. I used to get that after eating every time almost, and I haven't had that at all since almost the beginning. I used to have a lot of sneezing, sniffling issues all the time, like especially with dust around. It would be terrible, sneezing. And I was on medications for that. I haven't had to take medications for any of that stuff for a very long time now. I've had bathroom issues, would not be able to eat on our long trips. We go to Ohio a lot, and I wouldn't be able to eat the whole way there with fear that I would have to stop and we'd be in the mountains and not be able to stop anywhere. So that's being really real, but it's a lot better. It's not completely gone, but it's a lot better than it was before. And haven't had any sodas. I hardly ever drink any kind of soda at all because it just tastes disgusting now. Thank goodness. And lots of other things I'm still working on, changing my diet around a lot. But besides that, everything is great. I mean, I feel great. I love all of our products. It's just absolutely amazing what Plexus has done for me and my family. My husband takes the products. My daughter takes the products. Hopefully soon we'll be able to get all of my kids on the products. And it's really, really amazing, everything that Plexus is doing in my life. And I really can't wait to see where it takes us in the future. So, that's about
wow. Thank you, Frankie. What an amazing testimony. I'm so proud of you for coming on tonight, and thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Frankie.
Sorry.
Okay, so it's my turn again. Back to Susie. I'm going to talk about a few of our products. This is our main product, our signature product. It's the pink drink. It's called Plexus Slim. And when you get your Plexus Slim, it comes in a package like this. And in the package, you get 30 sticks of Slim. And what you do is you mix it up in about, people do anywhere from 8 to 20 ounces of water. What's most important for you to know, it's not a meal replacement, and it's not a chalky kind of drink. It's like a berry flavored, it's sweetened with stevia. But what's most important with Plexus Slim is its key ingredients help to balance your blood sugar, which is so important. And I'm going to read from the package exactly what it says. Lose weight in inches by burning fat, not muscle, which is so important. Helps keep blood sugar, cholesterol, and lipids at healthy levels. Helps increase your willpower over food, reduces binge eating. It's natural ingredients. Also, it's gluten-free, and it's sweetened with stevia to give it a nice berry drink. It should be part of everybody's regimen every single day. The pink drink is fabulous. It gives you natural energy throughout the day. The next product I'm going to talk about, what I'm talking about is our triplex, which is 3 products. Plexus Slim is one. The second product is our Probio 5, which is our probiotic. Now, you can't go anywhere without hearing about gut health and how important it is. Medical practitioners are recommending people get on a good probiotic because, unfortunately, no matter how well we think we eat, if we eat clean, there's so many toxins out there that this was a game changer for me because I used to use different probiotics, refrigerated ones, expensive ones, and nothing seemed to do the trick. The reason why this is so great, it has 5 strains of cultures in it. It also has an antifungal. And what probiotic does is it goes in and it adds good bacteria into your intestinal tract, and it breaks up a lot of the toxins in your intestinal tract, and it's wonderful for your gut health. Okay, and I'll do the third product after we have our next testimony, and I'd like to introduce Jody and Matt McCummins from Portland, Oregon. They're out on the West Coast, and they're here to give their testimony. So over to Jody and Matt. Welcome.
Yay.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Yep, we're Jody and Matt, and we have 2 kids, and we've been in full-time ministry for 14 years. That's our vocation, and I'm also a Gold Ambassador now with Plexus. And I'm going to start sharing my story first, and then Matt will share a little bit as well. But I've spent the majority of my life just not feeling well, in and out of doctors' offices, surgeries, had so many different diagnoses from doctors, and I just thought I'd have to deal with all of these same health issues my whole life. Things like incredible stomach pain while eating, had that my whole life. So many food sensitivities that eating was just no longer enjoyable for me at all. Body aches everywhere. The blinding tension in my head, and then my vision would go out. That just kept getting worse and worse the older I got. I've never slept my entire life. I would spend hours awake at night. My prayer life was great because I was awake all the time, but it wasn't good for feeling well, and I was exhausted all day long, and which led to caffeine addiction because I was exhausted all day long. And I was just sick all of the time. My immune system was shot. I knew that I had yeast overgrowth. So just all of these issues, and I was managing them by going to my naturopath and eating whole foods and elimination diets and essential oils, but that's basically what it was managing all of these things, and I just never got better. So then I saw my friend Cassie starting to post on Facebook about Plexus, and I watched for several months because I was very skeptical. I've tried it all, heard it all, asked her some questions, and at the end of October last year, I decided, okay, I have nothing to lose and really everything to gain. And so I decided I would try it. And one of the reasons that I decided to try is because the company was coming out with a multivitamin that I'm sure they'll talk about with aloe in it, but that the key for me was that it was fully methylated folate in it. And I have a genetic mutation, as does my daughter, that we can't process folic acid, and that is in everything and was making us sick. And it's really hard to find a good multivitamin that has the real folate in it, methylated folate. I was spending lots of money for that, and it was going straight through my body. A lot of it just didn't work. And so I knew that the company cared about actual health because they had created this product, and so it made me willing to try. And so I went in and I bought my triplex, but I also did not want to do the business. But I also had a missionary salary, and so I knew that I needed to share with a few people to get my products paid for, and so that's what I did. I said, join me. I have no idea if it will work, but come along with me and see. And within hours of taking my first pink drink that first day, I knew that it was going to work because I didn't want my second and my third cup of coffee, and that was incredible for me. Within the first month on the triplex, I was sleeping through the night, which was unheard of for me. I had energy all day. My thinking cleared up. I just thought I would live with mommy brain and brain fog for the rest of my life, and now I was thinking throughout the day clearly, and that was awesome. My emotions got more stable. I was feeling great, and my stomach stopped hurting. And that just felt like a miracle to me as well. So the past 9 months of taking these products, I just feel like my health has been restored, honestly, and I don't need the medications I was taking for all my stomach issues. I was cleared to go off of those. I don't need all of the other supplements and herbs and the things that weren't working. I don't ache all over all the time. And I feel better than I did when I was 25, and I'm not 25 anymore. And one of the most incredible things, I haven't been to the doctor in 9 months for being sick. And I'm sure that they probably think that we've moved away because they used to see us all the time, and my kids as well. And they're on the products too and have been really, really healthy. So not only has it changed my health, but it's also given us margins in our finances each month. We don't feel as stressed because I have a paycheck coming from Plexus. I'm just so grateful for that, and the business that I said that I didn't want and didn't need has just been an incredible blessing for us too, and unexpected. So really grateful. But I'll let Matt share his thoughts on it.
Yeah, I'll just share a couple of things real quick. The first is, I mean, everything Jody just said. It's like the understatement of the year. It's night and day versus 10 months ago. The shift I've seen in her physically, the change is just off the charts. And because of that, I think mentally too, to watch her get to a place where she has hope and is optimistic about things is pretty remarkable. So for me, I was pretty all in after about 2 months of watching her on the product. So the one other thing I'd say about that too is that if you were to look at our budget related to medical bills this year versus 2 years ago, it is night and day. There's,
Yes.
I don't remember the last time you've been to the doctor, but it's basic general maintenance versus constantly maxing out our deductibles and lots and lots of medical bills. So the change is pretty remarkable. I'll just share real quickly about me. I don't have a ton of health issues, but I'm relatively healthy, and I wanted to be proactive. The one thing about before Plexus was I was just tired all the time. Long hours, stressful work, young kids, renovating an old house. I was just worn out. I was just tired. So immediately, the biggest benefit for me being on the products was having energy. Absolutely, having energy, sleeping better, and then just general mental capacity. The fog kind of lifted. So now, the way I put it is now I can work hard when I need to work hard. I can engage at a high level. But then I have energy to say yes to my kids at the end of the day too, which is a game changer for me as well. So, and the other reason I want to try it, the products, or want to continue on, is I just have a family history of heart issues. I want to be proactive in managing that, cholesterol levels and lipid levels and all that. So I'm thankful for the opportunity to do that. So, but all that aside, watching my wife experience the change has been pretty remarkable. The one other thing I will say too is, and this is a little unexpected, is watching her work the business it's been really fun. I've seen her come alive in a way that she hasn't come alive in a long time. And I'm glad that Suzanne mentions the business part of it, because I think it's a valuable piece of the puzzle here. To watch her lead and create and take risks and dream and get to exercise how she's wired to help people holistically. It's just been really fun. It's been a cool thing for our family to watch her live that out. So that's all I have to say. Thanks, you guys.
Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. I literally teared up when you said that, Matt. I mean, it is an amazing story you guys have. What a pleasure it is to have both of you in my life and on our team. And I just cannot wait to meet both of you at Leaders Retreat. It's going to be in Dallas, Texas, in just a few more weeks in October. And I'm just going to wrap my arms around you. And I just cannot even believe that I decided, because of my own personal issues, to click join Plexus. And then look at these lives that have changed, and that God had the vision. I had no idea what I was doing. God certainly did, because I laughed at Christine the whole time. I made fun of her, and I certainly didn't think these products were going to work. And look at what has happened. So many lives changed. Jody, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you, the woman that you are becoming, the woman that God designed you to be. You are becoming that leader, and it is amazing to watch you soar and to take flight, like your husband said. What a joy it is to know you guys. I just had to say that. Back to you, Susie. Go ahead.
Okay. So I know, Matt, you said something that really struck me, and that was you saw Jody become alive again. And you know, sometimes when I'm hosting these events, I'm smiling a lot, which is the real deal. But I have come alive myself too, and sometimes I don't talk as seriously on these with my testimony, but I felt like I have been lying dormant for the last 5 or 6 years on the skills and abilities I have to help other people. And I was kind of lost in that trap of not getting out of it. And I truly believe that Plexus has been the key in my life to get me doing the things and the talents that I've been given by God to do and to help other people. And I have become alive again and made major changes in my life. So that was really poignant that you said that. And thank you for bringing that up. And I'm so happy for you and Jody. So, you know, as we sit and we listen to everyone talk about these different things that have been going on in their lives and how Plexus has helped them, I just want to ask people who are watching tonight, who do you know? Who do you know that is suffering from these same issues that could use the help of Plexus? Just think about that. There are thousands and thousands of people out there that are silently suffering and, like Jody, going to the doctors with no real answers. So just think about who you would know that you could help. Okay, next I get to talk about our colon. Okay. I always like to transition into something a little humorous. And did you know the end of your colon is 5 feet long? Anyway. Back to the triplex, we have our pink drink, the Plexus Slim. You take that every day. You take your Probio 5, which is a wonderful probiotic. And then the third part of our triplex is what we call our Bio Cleanse. Now, a lot of people hear the word cleanse and they get nervous that they're going to be running to the bathroom all the time. Your ambassador will help get you off to the right start on how to use Bio Cleanse. It's a gentle cleanser. And what it does is after your Plexus Slim and the Probio 5 go in there and help rejuvenate your intestinal tract, this comes through and helps put oxygen into your intestinal tract. It has magnesium in it, it has vitamin C, and it helps kind of, like we say, flush everything through and keep your intestinal tract very, very clean. Now, I enjoy taking this sometimes in the morning and in the afternoon. I find that it does give me a little bit of energy during the day. The other two products I'm going to mention is to help some people who want to reach their weight loss goals quicker. We have two products. We have the Plexus Accelerator and we have Plexus Boost. You never take both of these together. You either take one or the other, and your ambassador will help you decide which one's best for you. These work synergistically with Plexus Slim. The accelerator has 5-HTP in it, which is a mood enhancer, and this helps you burn more fat. It helps curb your appetite a little bit more. It gives you a little bit more energy. The Boost, we find a lot of people who are more active like to take the Boost. It also helps reach your goals of fat burning and gives you some more energy. And a lot of people really enjoy this when they do workouts. So, with that said, we're going to introduce our final testimony. Her name is Suzanne Melander, and she is from Houston, Texas, and she's going to give her testimony. So welcome, Suzanne.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Susie. And I'm sorry, I'm still tearing up from Jody and Matt's testimony. I just,
No kidding.
wow. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you. It's just amazing. I've just only met these people the past year being on this company, and we've already had these relationships that have been growing. Never met them in person, but I just feel like I know them so well, so it was awesome. Okay, so, oh my goodness. A couple years ago, I woke up with a lot of digestive pain. Didn't know what was happening. It was very scary. So, of course, I was like going to the doctor and getting some answers, hopefully, struggling to find answers. Lots of medications that were not so much helping. Then it just kind of kept going. I got to a specialist. They kind of gave me a diagnosis. I said, okay, got some medication, hopefully for that. And at that point, my doctors were like, what are you eating? What's your diet like? It wasn't so great. So I was like, okay. So I really had to take the plunge and really figure out for myself that if I want this to go away, I've got to take more action with my diet. Also, in the stream of all of this, it was affecting my life so hard. I was not a good wife, was not a good mommy. I have 3 kids. Living with this daily upon daily was awful. And you're just so desperate because you'll do anything to make this stuff go away. I mean, I know some of the other testimonies said the same thing because you're just up at night. I mean, tears, because you're just like, why is this not working? Mm-hmm. So I finally saw a nutritionist, and he put me on a good path of eating healthy. I got on his supplements that he offered. And the highlight of all of that, I lost 45 pounds with him. That was huge for me. I really needed to do that. But a year after with him, I told my husband one day, I was like, I am not 100%. I need to be 100% for you, for our family. It was just struggling. I went to lunch with a friend, and she and I were talking about these different natural ways of doing things. I've learned a lot about health and nutrition along my path. And she said, have you ever heard of Plexus? And I was like, no, what is this? And she's like, well, a friend of mine sells it. Here's her number. You can find her on Facebook. Great. Okay. So I came home and I kind of did a little research, and I contacted her. Don't know her at all, never met her. And she gave me a lot of great information about the products. And I went up to my husband and I was like, well, here's this, trying so hard to find something else, something to work, something to make this go away. He was like, well, okay. And then I told him, though, I said, if I'm doing this, you're doing it with me. End of story. And he was like, okay, fine. And of course, I'm just so like, okay. So I asked my friend, her name's Cassie, and she gave me all the ingredients because anything I put in my body, anything, y'all, I mean, any kind of food, medicines, whatever, it affected the way I felt. So I had to seriously do some research about these products. And I compared to all the ones I've taken before. I really put a lot of thought into it because, of course, it costs money. And, of course, it's affecting my life and my health. I had to make sure it was the right thing for me to do. So I asked a lot of questions. I finally said yes. Joined wholesale because I want a discount. And I need to be cheap. So I got the products. A few months in, my husband was like, these are great. I feel amazing. And you don't really have big health issues. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm so glad they're working for you. I'm going to keep taking things. I knew I had to endure the process. It took me a while. It took me a long while, probably about the 5th or 6th month. And it's, hard because you're hearing every one of these amazing success stories about how that happened so quickly. But I really had to endure. And I knew I had to do that because I could not believe that my gut health was a wreck. I'm clean for like a year. I lost 45 pounds. But I remember waking up that one day and I was like, it doesn't hurt. Oh my God, I feel amazing. It was like a light bulb. It was life-changing for me, life-changing. So then I said, okay, well, you're taking them, I'm taking them, my husband's taking them, and my family started taking them. I got to pay for these products somehow. But y'all, I mean, I've done a little network marketing before, and I was just like, I don't know about this. Very skeptical. Asked my Cassie lots of questions about the business. Didn't ever lose up for this. But goodness gracious, you guys, hearing these stories about the success of this business and what it's taking people, what it can do financially, I was just in shock and awe. And I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do it. So I jumped on. I need to get my products paid for. It's all I really needed to do. Went silver in probably the first month. And then I was like, okay, I'm in it. And it just became fun. And I started enjoying it. I've been a stay-at-home mom for like 11 years. And so it just became something that I was passionate about. And now I'm Gold Ambassador. I went Gold Ambassador last month. So awesome. Loving getting that bonus. And just the rewards of helping people, you guys. I mean, just now that I'm like just reaching out and helping these people that have these health issues that almost like I had. I remember that. I was there. It was lonely. It was painful. And doing it alone is not something you ever want to do. And now I'm able to do this for others. It's so rewarding and so beneficial. It just makes me so happy that I'm a blessing to these people. And on top of all this, these relationships I've made with this company are just phenomenal. Can never be here, can never be talking to these people without Suzanne Shirley. She's been like my mentor, my amazing coach. Oh my gosh, I love you so much.
Aww. I love you
I got
too.
to meet her at the convention. Oh my gosh, I cried because she's just been an honor to work with her. And this company and these people truly, truly love you. They truly support you, even when they're far away like this. It has just been such a blessing for me, and I'm just so thankful and so optimistic about my future and our financial future because we need this. We have 3 kids and we have things to pay for, and they're expensive, these kids. But I'm just so excited. I just have huge dreams and goals that I just know that through this and through this company, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. So thank you for letting me share my story with you guys.
Wow, Suzanne. Oh my gosh. Wow, we are just in awe of your story, and I'm so blessed to know you. Thank you for saying such amazing things. I know that just come right from your heart, and I feel the same way about you. You are a precious, wonderful woman and such a good friend of mine, and God has blessed us so much that he's brought us all together by his divine appointment. I truly do believe that. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. Susie, are you going to take over or do I take over? I think I take over, don't I?
It's your turn.
It's me. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up here, guys.
Wrap it up.
I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Here we go.
I have the code word. I have the code word at the end.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to you for the code word. Don't forget, guys, listen for the code word because you could be entered for a free product. We're going to have a drawing, okay? So as you've been watching tonight, I hope that you guys have been thinking of some people that you know who you could bless through our products. You know, we have a way bigger product line than the Triplex combo, even though that's our core product line, those 3 products that we just mentioned tonight. And we have basically a line of 16 products. So that's not a massive line. We want to keep things simple. We have a line that is for discomfort. We have our amazing Ease line. And we also have our Mega X, which is an incredible product for heart health, cardiovascular health, which has all the omegas 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7 from a plant-based omega. So these are tiny little soft gels, and it's all from plants, no fish oil, and it's amazing. I love it. With my heart issues, I'll never be off of Mega X. We also have our incredible aloe-based X Factor, which really helps to increase the absorption of almost up to 400% in some cases of all the major vitamins and minerals and nutrients in your food. So can you imagine what starts to happen when you actually absorb the nutrition that's in your food? Think about that. What does it do for your supplements? It makes your supplements even more effective. Our block is so amazing. It's a standalone product. It blocks up to 48% of refined carbohydrates and sugars that are hidden in our foods. It also helps to stabilize your blood sugar before and after a meal that you eat. And finally, our Edge. Oh my goodness, I can't say enough about Edge. Edge is an incredible product that helps to increase your energy, helps you to focus on a daily basis without all those jitters. And this is completely from plants. You're getting a sustained natural energy without the jitters from plants. Truly amazing the way God designed our bodies to heal themselves. So these would be some great things that you could ask the person that invited you on this call tonight about the other products. It is my personal belief that each and every person needs Plexus. And not only do you need Plexus for your overall health and well-being, but you know so many other people that can be helped through the health benefits that Plexus offers. And so because of that, our company is in full momentum, guys, full momentum. It is literally exploding. That's what it's doing. It is said that a multi-level marketing company with less than 500,000 people is considered ground floor. Well, I am here to tell you that with 475,000 ambassadors, truly Plexus is considered the opportunity of a lifetime. So I want you to ask yourself this question. Okay, what if? What if? Where will you be in 5 years if you continue to do what you are doing now? What would you be doing in 5 years? Where will your health be? Will it still be the same? Will it be worse? Where will your financial situation be? Will it be the same? Will it be worse? That's my question for you. Perhaps you just need a couple extra $100 per month. Or maybe you want, like me, to create a 6-figure annual income, as our family is literally being able to do. So I wanted more options, and Plexus has provided that for our family. We are living a freedom that we could literally have only dreamed possible. I literally woke up this morning and said to the Lord, is this really the case? It's Tuesday and I don't have to go to school. I get to live the life that I choose to live. It's amazing. This opportunity absolutely can be the vehicle that takes you from where you literally are right now and where you want to be. So I'm going to leave you with this. If you walk away from this opportunity, you are walking away from the chance to change your finances, the opportunity to be a part of an amazing team of men and women, the opportunity to go on amazing vacations and drive luxury vehicles. I'm so not kidding, guys. The chance to get out of your 40 or 50 hour per week job working for somebody else's dream. Think about that. Most importantly, if you walk away from this opportunity, you are rejecting the chance to bless the lives of others. So I hope this evening you got a few of your questions answered, and I'm sure that as you have heard about all the testimonies in our compensation plan, you maybe have a few more questions. So simply reach out to the person who invited you, and you will get your questions answered. And then guess what? Let's help you get started with Plexus as soon as we can, because it is my desire that you will join us and be a part of the opportunity of a lifetime. Susie, tell us your code word.
Alive.
Alive. What an amazing code word. So take the word alive and go back to the ambassador that invited you on this call tonight and tell them the word alive, and you will be entered into a drawing for a free product. And so with that, I want to say to you, I give God all the glory for all the blessings that he has provided for our family and for the families of the people on our team. And in closing, go Plexus and good night.